ready.
The question that Allie just texted us.
Is she okay?
She's probably really high right now.
I kind of think I laughed out loud.
So, Colleen, if there was a mass extinction of humans, what do you think would be the next anthropomorphic creature to take over? Our dear friend Allie thinks it would be cephalopods.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to Google it.
Will you please look it up and tell me?
Okay.
I think it'll be the octopi.
Oh, they do have a lot of arms. Does that mean we equate
really smart
more arms to intelligence? Is this a correlation?
I don't think we equate more arms to intelligence. I just know that octopus, there's some wild stories about octopi out there.
They're really
and
smart.
Like how smart they are. Like they get out of their habitats at the aquarium all the time. They're in there because they get free food and they want to be.
Okay, I do think a cephalopod is an octopus.
Oh my god.
It's like squid, octopus. Science people can give a better detail, but it's that family. It's the smart, squishy, sticky family.
It is this. Okay, so it's of the octopus squid family. Yeah, yes. Hardcore agree. What do you think?
I was trying to think of smart animals. I also think it's some sort of aquatic animal, but I think it's because, like, in theory, we evolved from an aquatic animal. Yeah. My first thought, which is interesting, and because I know they're smart and a little bit devious, which I feel is kind of human-esque, is like a dolphin.
Yeah.
Also very smart, very mischievous, and like intentionally mischievous. Like it's not like it. Like they are smart enough to like bully other dolphins.
Yeah.
So,
here's a hot take. What if it was like seahorses?
That'd be funny. Just how they give birth by exploding. Yeah. I do know that. And it's the men,
and they take over. Well, maybe that's what the world needs.
I mean, maybe. You know?
So,
think of a land animal. But we all did go for sea creatures, because dolphin was my first thought. I was like, it definitely wouldn't be gorilla, because like we evolved. Not really, but we evolved in theory from that. I don't know.
I mean, I can't really think of a land animal unless it was like
long necks. Long neck.
That would be so funny too.
It'd be kind of funny if they're like, I don't know, like Melvin from, what is it? David Schwimmer voiced him. Madagascar.
Yes. Yeah. That would be so funny. I was thinking like horses.
Oh yeah, they're pretty and smart.
They're pretty.
I also actually cats.
But my two answers have been seahorse and horse, so but you're right, it would be cats.
It's gonna be cats. Like wait, actually. It's
gotta be. Yeah.
They domesticated themselves because we fed them. Like they're already there.
And it's gonna be house cats specifically.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They scare everything, including like bears.
Oh yeah. No, they're terrifying. They think they're big cats. I love my dear cat deeply. He is a devious little munchkin. So he's a small man. Yeah. He's small.
So on that note, welcome to Book Witches with the B. I'm Orja, and that's Colleen.
I'm Colleen. Hi.
It's our Christmas episode. If you couldn't tell by my red ensemble.
You can't. Orja knows this sweatshirt because I sent it to her. But as a payroll joke, this is what I have wore today at work. I don't know if you can see it. It says, "All I want for Christmas is my gross pay." The accounting team loves my shirt, by the way, and so did the owners of the company, which I thought was really funny. Like the owner goes, "Yeah,
that's hilarious,"
and I was like,
"You're like, but you're the owner. Couldn't you just gross your bonus up?" Hi, Jeannie. All Jeannie wants for Christmas is someone to hold her bone while she chews on it.
Not valid.
Yes, but I can't. You gotta take it.
But yes. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If not, Happy Holidays, or either one. Happy Holidays. But
Happy Holidays. Yeah.
There's a lot going on this season. Time of the year.
There is a lot going on. We decided to read this book for our Christmas episode literally like 4 days ago. Because my husband got it for me as one of my birthday/Christmas presents.
Love that.
He just found it at an antique store and was like, "This looks fun."
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah. I was curious where he got this. Okay.
Yeah, he like picked it up at an antique store. It was like, this looks fun. So we read Visions of Sugar Plums by Janet Evanovich, I can't say her name, which is a Stephanie Plum holiday novel.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go ahead and do a quick, short recap of the book?
We can.
I'm just going to read the back of it.
Great, cool. Because I was like, I didn't prep a recap, but I can try.
I did not.
I
All
read
right.
this fast.
So let's go into book recap. I'm like jingle bells in my head. I don't know.
I set my mic down and was like, oh, not enough hands. Woo. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, book recap. So this is apparently, and now that I've looked into it, Stephanie Plum is like a bounty hunter. She is the star of the Katherine Heigl movie, One for the Money. It is like Stephanie Plum's origin story, how she became a bounty hunter. And there's apparently like so many Stephanie Plum novels out there, which I'm a little intrigued, honestly. So here is from the back of the book. The world of Plum has never been merrier. I kind of disagree with that, but we'll save that for the deep dive.
I have some wild thoughts about this book. I hope you know. I don't know if you're prepared.
I'm so ready. Okay. It's 5 days before Christmas and things are not looking merry for fugitive apprehension agent Stephanie Plum. She hasn't got a treat. She hasn't bought any presents. The malls are jam-packed with staggering shoppers. There's not a twinkle light anywhere to be seen in her apartment, and there's a strange man in her kitchen. Sure, this has happened to Stephanie Plum before, but this guy's different. He's mysterious, sexy, and he has his own agenda. His name is Diesel, and he's on a mission. The question is, what does he want with her? Can he help her find a little old toy maker who has skipped out on his bail right before Christmas? Can he survive the Plum family holiday dinner? Can he get Stephanie a tree that doesn't look like it was grown next to a nuclear power plant? These questions and more are keeping Stephanie awake at night. Not to mention the fact that she needs to finish a bunch of nasty elves. Oh, find a bunch, not finish.
Well,
Not to mention that the fact that she needs to find a bunch of nasty elves. Her sister Valerie has a Christmas surprise, in quotes, for the Plums. Her niece Mary Alice doesn't believe in Santa anymore, and Grandma Mazur has a new stud muffin. So bring out the plastic reindeer, strap on your jingle bells, and get ready to celebrate the holidays, Jersey style.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could have summed this book up better.
No, that's I think yeah, no. I do feel like we'll get into how I feel about a certain character in a little bit. There is one part of it that I don't think
Jeannie, stop it. Jeannie's just like punching her bone across the wooden floor.
Can hear it, yes. She sounds like she's having a blast.
Also, for those of you who didn't see, that is what's on the front. It's a Santa on a motorcycle with glasses and a leather jacket.
Is that like an antler on his hat, or is it supposed to be a Christmas
tree? It's an ornament. It's like an ornament.
Oh, it's a Christmas tree ornament. Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, with that, let's get over to section superlatives, also known as book superlatives for these kinds of things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow my nose. In book superlatives.
Woo!
All right, here we go. Drama queen of the thing.
Everyone. Literally everyone in this whole book.
There is not a single non-drama queen in this book.
There's not a single normal person in this book. The little girl thinks she's a horse.
Yep.
The grandma and her teeth might be my favorite part of this whole book. All of it was just...
All of it's ridiculous. Stephanie Plum is the most incompetent bounty hunter who's supposed to be good at her job that I've ever seen.
I will also state, so I know you read this book, and so I do think if I would have read it, I would have had a slightly different perspective. So it is an audiobook from 2002. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've ever listened to audiobooks from 2002, but like it was one woman who did the voice of Diesel, And I kid you not, Diesel sounded like this the whole time, and I couldn't handle it.
I actually listened to a little bit of it to finish it in time. And yeah.
I was like, this is the least sexy voice I've ever heard in my life. And it just really took me out of that he's supposed to be like attractive, because I just couldn't get past the voice. But I tried to take that away. Yeah, I don't know who is. I mean, I feel like Diesel, or maybe her mom. It's her mom. Or her sister. It's hard.
Her sister is so. I think, okay, I'm going to say, I think that it's her sister. And we'll get more into this in deep dive. But, like, her sister basically, like, has a boyfriend, didn't think that he could get her pregnant, and so, like, you know, sleeps with him.
Because he didn't look athletic, by the way.
He didn't look athletic. That's why. And then, like, surprise, she's pregnant. And, like, the whole time she's like, I swear I'm sick. It must be something I ate. I might be lactose intolerant. I definitely am not pregnant. And everyone was like, yeah, sure. And then Stephanie was like, did you use protection? And she was like, no. And I'm, in my mind, I'm like, well, of course you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, not just sleeping with him, like, unprotected. It's like you're literally having morning sickness. Of course you're pregnant.
Correct. Yeah. No, she's not feeling great, you know?
Yeah. And she blames it all on her ex-husband.
Who does seem like he sucks, I'll be honest.
He sounds awful. But you're not pregnant because of him. That's crazy.
No, he is not the one that impregnated you, so that is not how it works.
Not how it works.
No.
My goodness. I agree. Yeah. Okay. What is the craziest thing that happened to you? Is it the whole book?
The whole book. So again, I listened to this at work and just had a few times where I had just to be like, what is happening? Like, I reversed back and I was like, oh no, that was just where we are now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I was pretty flabbergasted at the beginning where this man was just in her house.
Yeah.
Like I know they said that.
Like, popped there.
Yeah. Either that or he's just really good at picking locks. We're uncertain.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we do kind of know. He's some sort of superhuman.
Which apparently he is a recurring. This introduces him, but he becomes a recurring character. And I googled these books because I was just like, "What is happening?" He becomes like a very beloved and recurring character in these novels. Apparently,
what?
I don't understand. I do feel like maybe we picked up in the middle somehow, which I think is not helping. Yeah, but I'm like, how?
Very
Which, I mean, there has to be at least one more, judging by the ending. But
yeah. Well, also, like, there has to be. So, like, what I know of this, I know nothing of this book series, but I have seen the movie One for the Money, and there's nothing supernatural whatsoever in that movie. It's not a fantasy. It's like an action book movie.
Is that the one where she's trying to, like, hunt down Gerard Butler?
No, that's
okay.
So funny enough, you're mixing up two movies.
Okay.
Because she is in a movie with Gerard Butler, Katherine Hagel, but that's not a bounty hunter movie. There's this movie where she's the bounty hunter and she's chasing down her, like, ex-fling, who's Joe Morelli, the cop. Funny enough, who we do see him in this book.
I do think I've seen a lot of Katherine Heigl movies. I'm thinking I have seen this, but don't remember a single thing about it.
The one with Gerard Butler is, I think it might be called Bounty Hunter, but that's where he's the bounty hunter and he's chasing down his ex-wife Jennifer Aniston.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Oh wait, no, I haven't. Oh, I've seen the cover for this movie though. Have I seen this movie? I don't know. Anywho, wild.
Anyways, doesn't matter. There's nothing supernatural whatsoever, like, in this movie. And so, like, I'm, like, coming into this thinking, like, oh, this has got to be either it's a one-off or it's not really supernatural. But you're telling me that this is a recurring character. Diesel is recurring.
A very beloved reoccurring character in the novels from this point forward. According to the very quick AI Google search, I'll be honest, AI could be wrong. I don't think so, though.
Sure. Well, that's the craziest thing to happen for me then.
Yeah, no, I was also like, because what I'm wondering, which, like, fair enough, is the author, like, ran out of normal story and said,
Yeah.
supernatural, got it,
Maybe.
and just kind of picked it up.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very likely. Hello, come here. Coming to check on me. Hi. You can't see her because she's actually being good and not jumping up.
Look at her.
What?
Her progress.
She got in trouble today for jumping.
Oh.
Colleen's Corner.
Woo! My corner. Okay. It's a little bit what I mentioned, but I want to like actually go in depth about it as someone who avidly listens to audiobooks. It is wild how far we have come, which I knew. So I've been listening to audiobooks for like consistently over 5 years now. So like even from when I first started listening to them from like now it's really common to like hire a cast of people, at least one male and one female, to do voices in popular books. That is a very recent norm within the last like 3 years, I will state. I have listened to a lot of books where men are doing female voices, vice versa. Some are better than others. The lovely person who did this book is not good at male voices. She was great at the female voices, but the male voices were wild. But the only one that she really gave a different voice that was a man was Diesel. Everyone else, she just talked normally. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, clearly it was a choice, and I get why. Because there's a lot more dialogue between them, so I get wanting to differentiate between the two. But I was like, it was such a wild, like, unexpected thing for me. And I like how far we've come in the audiobook industry. Because, like, at the time, I would just, like, it just wasn't the norm. Like, I was kind of surprised there was an audiobook for this. My guess is it was, like, a book on tape.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you.
No, definitely was, yeah.
Yeah. So, which were somewhat popular, because, like, driving and things were, like, you'd pop the, tape, or when we're old, you would pop a tape into the car and would listen to the tape as you were going, or like a CD. I've done some CDs.
I used to listen to the Harry Potter audio tapes.
That makes sense. I will be honest with you, listening to like Christian Amish romance novels in the car with my mom. I'm pretty certain. So
incredible.
Particularly Amish. I don't remember. I think it was the Janet Oakley, which there's actually some really, you like Hallmark movies. Some of them are like homesteady Hallmark movies. One of those series is based off of the book series. It's actually a really good series, but it is somewhat a faith-based thing, so it's involved. But I did read a lot of those types of books in high school, not thinking about that like I'm just reading these in public. Anyhow,
sorry, she didn't do anything when we were outside, so now she's like, oh, I gotta go out, but you can wait. Okay, continue.
It's fine, I get it. So I think it was mostly that. Like, I will say the audio quality was really good for the time period. Like, it wasn't a quality issue necessarily. I mean, audio is better now, but I would say it was the artistic style choices that I'm going to assume the narrator made, because I doubt there was a director.
Jeannie, quiet. Go get your bone and lie down. I took you out. I took you out.
Hi, girl. I know you can't hear me, but hi, baby.
I took you out, and I took you for a walk. She's jumping on me now. Get off. Okay, hold on a second. Gotta love it. Okay, so audiobooks.
Yeah, I just want people who are audiobook people, which I honestly feel like not most, but a lot of people who read do both. I just feel like we need to take a minute to appreciate how incredible their cinema. We have whole like literally cinematic versions of books with like
do.
sound effects in the background now, which actually are not my favorite. I do like the dual like narrator things just because I think it helps
Yeah.
add to the story and it gives me a little bit more
Hmm.
like visual in my brain. But
Yeah, it's funny you say that because, like, I was recently rereading the Cruel Prince series. I
Mhm.
switched to audiobook because this week was like, I can't even tell you how many payrolls I processed this week with like bonuses. It was like
Bonuses. I did the
at
same thing.
least double of what I normally do.
Yeah.
like individual payrolls. I had one today where she emailed me at like she emailed me at like 11:30. Hey, can we get these bonuses to be paid out by tomorrow? And we have a 3 o'clock deadline. If you want something to be paid the next day, you have to submit it by 3. I was like, well, this is a little tight because I have other stuff I'm still trying to wrap up. But yeah, I can do this. It's a Christmas bonus. And then she emails me and she goes, I forgot to tell you, we want like the totals I sent you to be like the net pay that they get. And I was like, oh, so I have to gross it up. Okay. So we have a like a net to gross calculator. Well, guess what? It didn't work. So
Oh
I
no.
spent like 2.5 hours manipulating. It was 18 people. I spent 2.5 hours manipulating their gross pay until it got me the net pay that I wanted. And I
Oh.
submitted it at 250.
Oh.
Yeah, so under the deadline, but like, dear God, I
That's
have some
wild.
expletives to say.
No, that's
Yes.
interesting. Yeah, we have just like a gross
Yeah.
up pay type that just does it,
Yeah.
which is lovely. So,
We should. We should. Let me tell you. Because,
yeah,
so,
that's
like, this is
wild.
the first time I've had to do a gross up in
Got
this
you.
system.
It's
So
different
I
in your
had no
system.
clue.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to bring that to my managers and be like, this, not okay. This is
No.
a wild thing to put on people who are processing payroll for multiple clients, all whom expect to be like the number one priority. That's fine. But if we don't have tools that work to help us do that, that's not
That's
fine.
hard.
That's
Yeah.
not okay. So,
Agreed.
anyways, I switched
I
to the
mean,
audiobooks.
there's a reason everyone wants their gross
Yeah,
pay. Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
I switched. Well, yeah, like it was like the amount she sent me was like a total of like 11,000 odd dollars, and the with the gross up, it was like close to 20,000. I was like, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot more,
It
and she
usually
was like,
almost
oh,
doubles. Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah. So, so anyways, I switched to the audiobook for the series. I'm done with it. I feel empty inside. I forgot how much I love the series,
You should do the next
but
books. I've heard really good things.
I will. I'll pick it up. I
Like the
have
Elfhame ones, I think, or whatever. It's
yeah,
about
yeah.
Oak. Like Oak's the main character in them.
Yeah, I
So
think I'm going to start it. But anyways, what I was trying to say is that oh God, what was I trying to say? Oh, audiobooks. It was all told from Jude's point of view, so it was just the female
yeah.
doing the voice, and her voices for all of the males were pretty awful. And they all
Yeah.
sounded the same.
Yes. Yeah.
And like it's not that I didn't listen to audiobooks before starting the podcast. I did like sometimes.
Mhm.
But since starting the podcast, I have listened to audiobooks a lot more, but I've also read a lot more like newer books
Yeah.
since then. So like I know that this is a thing that is new. I like remember hearing the first time I heard an audiobook from like different voice actors and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
No, it's
But you get
incredible.
used to it so quickly.
You do. This probably is the first one that I've listened to in a good bit that like wasn't like I have some that are like maybe in a similar genre to this where they're like easy, quick read, like cozy
Yeah.
mystery. Well, this isn't cozy mystery, it's Jersey mystery, but like cozy mystery vibes. Uh,
I have so many thoughts about this, but that's fine. Continue.
we'll get into it. And like that person does, but like as someone who has read audiobooks for a long time, I do just kind of ignore it. Like it just is something,
Yeah.
but like which is why I think this stuck out so much to me because I am honestly probably someone that can ignore it most of the time. I really and I would have been fine if she wasn't like he's kind of sexy. I'm like he sounds like a dirty old man.
Yeah, he does.
Like I'm so sorry. does not sound sexy to me. But
Yeah.
to each their own.
I mean, if it helps, when I was reading it, he also sounded like a dirty old man.
Yeah, like I was like,
That's just
oh,
kind of the vibe.
and some people are into that. We did make the mistake of watching Dirty Santa. I'm gonna say mistake because I felt like it was with Billy Bob Thornton as
Mhm.
Santa. Honestly, that movie might have been inspired by this book. Now that I think about it, because there is a little person that plays an elf, and they're like con men. Um,
I can't
no,
even.
that was the
Yep.
part of the book that I was like, Orja, what's happening?
And it happened twice.
Yes, yes. I'm like, I can't with this. The whole scene, which we can get into that later. We can get it on my corner and talk about the scene of them going to the mall and that woman Anywho, yeah, we can get into that later.
Yeah,
but
we'll get into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, audiobooks. We've come a long way.
Yeah, please, if anyone who is in the audiobook industry, please continue, because like I know there's a market for it right now, right? Eventually, there's going to be less, and I'm aware. I will always be your market. Please keep continuing this because I know it's more expensive, but I think more people are willing to listen to the books because that was a lot of people's qualms, is they didn't like the voices. Yeah. So I think if you keep it up, it'll be good. And no AI. Don't do that to me. I know some are this way. No AI voices. Hire real voice actors. I promise we can tell, and I promise it sounds much better.
I agree. Hardcore.
Yeah. Okay. How was that? Audiobook rant. But I love them deeply, as we know, and I fight for my life on my audiobook listening sometimes. But it's okay.
I will say, I don't know if I've told you, but like I definitely, now that I'm reading like, 6 books at a time regularly, and it's a lot, audiobooks help a lot. I definitely have like complete 180 on that whole stance. Like I completely take back everything I've ever thought and said about people who say that they've read books and they're like, oh, but it's an audiobook. And then people are like, that's not reading. I still think that like specifically vocabulary wise, I think we need to come up with a better, more inclusive term.
Yeah.
For it, but like no one's gonna do that. No one's gonna put in the time to do that. So like say that you've read the books. Do it. Because you know what? You've read it. It's fine.
It's just the most like bookish, because it's a semantics thing, right? Like I don't think anyone's arguing that you can't discuss the book. Like clearly you can. I have for many times. Most of this podcast and almost every book club I've ever
all the book clubs,
literally all of them. I listen to the books. I've been able to discuss them just fine. It's just like, well, you're not actually reading it, and I'm like, I'm also not watching it. It's not like I'm watching a movie. Like, I think you're not understanding that this is still a very different process.
Like, you're still consuming... It's a different process, but you're still consuming the book in a way... In a very similar way that gives you... It's like I mean, I don't know if you remember this, but it's like when ebooks first came out. And people were like, well, I like to read physical books. It's just like the evolution of that, which is what I didn't realize I was doing. I see it now, though.
Yes. Yeah. I'm good either way. Most of the time, the people are like, I'm so smart. And I'm like, okay. Like, a lot of the time, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, you can act, if you want to be smarter than me, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you. You can argue with the wall. I know my intelligence. I don't need to justify it.
You're better than I am. That's good. That's good.
It's just like, I don't know, certain things will rile me up. Other things I'm just like, I just don't have the energy to fight within my own community of something I enjoy. Let me live my life.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But,
anywho. Wait, so before we leave Colleen's Corner, I have one last question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you listening to our next book club book?
I haven't started it yet.
Okay. I'm very curious because I read it the first time. We're reading this book called The Bear and the Nightingale.
It looks interesting. Yeah, I'm excited.
Which is, I've read it before. I love this series. It's based in like Russian folklore, essentially.
Which I like, yeah.
Yeah. And it just feels like such a fairy tale. Which is really nice. I almost don't want to listen to the audiobook because like I feel like it always changes the way I think about things, and I think
It
it's
does.
so perfect. So I won't listen to it until you listen to it and tell me that it's a good audio reading. How
That is
about
fair.
that?
I mean, I'm sure it'll probably be because I'm trying to think when it came out. Because if it was when you were in high school, I would say around. It's probably
Yeah,
similar to the Hunger Games books. If you've ever listened to those, I would say it's
I
probably
have not.
similar. I have, which that's a whole other topic we can go on. But
Yeah.
yes, yeah,
Okay. Well, so yeah, I'm
I
interested in
haven't
hearing
started it
about
yet.
the
No,
audio.
one of the which is why I mentioned the mystery thing. There's an author that I love that there's
Hmm.
like an ongoing. It's like a woman who lives in a hotel, who solves murder crimes on the side, which is just like so up my alley. It's incredible.
Oh
You
my
would
god,
love
that
them.
sounds amazing.
CJ
Yeah.
Archer's incredible. I've read a lot of her series. Actually, this year I've read quite a few of her series. And she just came out with a new book, and like she is writing multiple series at the same time, and so like you'll have to wait a while, but like you always have books
Yeah.
from her. It's just not maybe in the series you want to read. So
Hmm.
I
Well,
listened to
that's
that.
exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, any other closing thoughts?
No, I mean I have thoughts about the books, but that's not necessarily Colleen Corner related. So we can move over to
Cool.
deep dive.
Book discussion, deep dive.
Woo!
I forgot what the segment was called. Did you see
Deep
that?
dive. No.
It's fine. I said book discussion. What have we ever called it that?
I mean, because we are doing a full book. It is different. It's
I
not
guess
like it's
that's
a.
true.
I would feel like it's probably is less of a deep dive because we are doing the whole book. We could not
That's
deep dive
true.
this book if we really.
I
But
It would not be possible.
no,
So yeah, deep
it's
dive
not.
discussion. We're here. I think the first reason it would be impossible is that there's 3 chapters.
Yeah, that threw me off. Well, because I listened to this book in like 1.7, like 1.5 or something, and it was like an hour and a half, and I was like, what? Oh, but yeah, but like the last chapter is like an hour. Like it
Yeah.
was really interesting the way it was like broken up. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And I'm trying to see because like, okay, in the book there's 5 chapters.
Okay, audiobook
That's
was
what it
3.
is.
Yeah.
Audiobook was 3. Yeah.
I bet it was 3 tapes.
You're so smart.
It was 3 tapes.
It
That's
was
why.
3 tapes.
Because a lot of the times they would come in multiple. So usually it was like 2 or
Yeah.
3. It was 3 tapes.
Yeah. It was 3 tapes, 3 chapters.
They had to find the right way.
It was only 5 chapters.
Yeah. They were like, yeah, it's fine. Close enough.
Close enough. So I feel like maybe we should just do a very quick excerpt for how this starts.
That was the first thing I texted you. I was like, huh?
And like this is also like I must read One for the Money now. That's the first Stephanie Plum book. I have to read it now. Cause like what?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Okay, are you ready?
No.
The two paragraphs that started it all. My name is Stephanie Plum, and I've got a strange man in my kitchen. He appeared out of nowhere. One minute, I was sipping coffee, mentally planning out my day, and then the next minute, poof, there he was. He was over 6 feet, with wavy blonde hair pulled into a ponytail, deep-set brown eyes, and an athlete's body. He looked to be late 20s, maybe 30. He was dressed in jeans, boots, a grungy white thermal shirt hanging loose over the jeans, and a beat-up black leather jacket hanging on broad shoulders. He was sporting 2 days of beard growth, and he didn't look happy.
That is the most 2002 description of a hot man I have ever heard.
You're so right.
Like, I immediately, I read that, like, listened, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately
Just
Googled
say
it.
read, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I Googled it immediately, and I was like, when did this book come out? It said 2002, and I was like, got it.
Yep.
Because this is essentially the description of, I think it's supposed to be Vin Diesel.
Oh my god. Because Diesel.
Diesel and like the beat up white t-shirt over the jeans.
But he has a long blonde ponytail.
Well, I mean, if Vin Diesel had hair, but
yeah, maybe
he doesn't need hair personally. Maybe it's more like
also,
a Paul Walker.
You said it came out in 2002. I was not in high school. How old do you think I am?
I didn't say you were in high school. Did I say you were in high school?
You said maybe around the time the audiobook came out, I was in high school. That makes more sense.
I was talking about the books that we're reading for book club, Orja.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
Because I was
hold
like, that was
on.
probably
I'm
because,
not
like,
like
you might have been in
50.
college when the Hunger Games came out. No, I know when you were in
I
high school.
was, I think I was,
I think I was
I
in
was
like
like either
early,
late high school, early college.
because I was in early high school when they came
Yeah.
out, I think. Or, well, yeah, I read them a little bit late, but the movie came out
I
when I was like a
was
sophomore.
10 in 2002. Thank you very much.
I was
Actually, I was 9. I
6.
didn't turn 10 in 2002 until December. So,
I was 6. We're not that far apart.
yeah,
It's fine.
I know.
And that's why I was like, I know. I was
That's
like,
why I was shocked for a second. I'm sorry,
no.
everyone. I actually like I can feel myself getting sicker as we record this episode. So I'm a little loopy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's going to make for a really fun recording.
It's like I'm like getting warm. My
Oh.
nose is all stuffy. It's great.
Do we need to, or do you need to go? Are you okay?
No, I work
Okay.
from home tomorrow.
Okay.
And I only have to work half a day.
Yeah, I'm like, I
So,
work 4 hours. I'll be fine, but
yeah.
I'm also not sick. So, but
Yeah, cool. I feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
okay. That's a great sign.
Anyways, so yeah,
no,
the book
I did
starts
not
off
think you were in
like
high school in 2002.
I
So,
appreciate that because I
yeah.
was
Although I did have someone, I was out with people last night. We can talk about that more later because it was interesting. Was out with some people, and I do forget that I was the oldest in the room at the time. And I was like, oh yeah, like I was like, I think I'm older than you. I was like, well, maybe not you, because there's one guy I wasn't certain his age, and he goes, how old are you? And I said, almost 30. He goes, oh wow. And I said, thanks, I know I'm adorable. Just pretending like he thought I was younger. That made me cute. And they all just laughed. I was like, what am I supposed to do with that? They were like, wow, confident. And I was like, I mean, I am. So I don't really see a point in pretending. I was like, okay. They meant it mostly funny. One of the guys knew me really well. The other two, not as well, not really well, I would say. Knows me better than the other two. So that was a bit of a journey for them. But anywho. Yeah.
Anywho. So yeah, this book just really just like
that was when I texted you. I was like I almost put fun in quotes because I was just like, what is this? I was like, it's fun. I was like, what is happening? And you're like, I haven't started it. I'm like, I can tell. I feel like you would have a similar reaction to me if you had.
Yeah. I was just like, what? Also reading this book, like especially the first like 20 pages is just basically like New Jersey threw up on the pages. Essentially.
That is fair.
Very like, and like not even because I lived in Jersey for 9 months. It was only 9 months.
9 whole months.
It felt like a whole lot longer. But I lived there for like 9 months, and like it's definitely a caricature of some of the people that you see in Jersey. But like every single person in this, like my sister-in-law Jen, her family is from Jersey. They don't act like that at all. Anyways, I was just like, wow.
Everyone in this book is a little psychotic, I think. And I don't mean that in like a derogatory way. I guess kind of. But in just a like, I think you genuinely need some like intensive therapy. And maybe some medication. Person. Yeah, every single person we meet. Including, I was going to say, including Santa Claus's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just confused.
Should we get to that? I guess we should get to the discussion of it. So things we know, it is wild, and it's like if Jersey Shore threw up on a Christmas themed action movie book.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that feels accurate. Yeah.
So her failure to appear, her FTA is a guy called Sandy Claus, which immediately the entire time I'm just thinking of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep.
Sandy Claus.
Yep.
And I and you're like, and then you have this guy Diesel, which like Won't
We still
tell you
don't know
what
what
he
he
is.
is. The
We don't know what he
spirit of
is.
Christmas? That's
Yeah.
what he said, but what does that mean?
But he's also apparently just like a superhero.
But also a cop, kind of?
Yeah. I know. He's like a superhero bounty hunter.
Yeah. I don't know. I was genuinely like really I just gave up on trying to figure it out, and so does the book. Like the book
Yeah.
doesn't address it later. They're just like, yeah, this is
Never.
what it is now. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah. So
Got it.
Sandy Claus is allegedly a toy maker. And he's hiring elves.
They're not elves, in case you're curious.
They're not elves. And that's one of the most bizarre, also one of the most 2002 things I've ever read, ever.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was when like being a little person was the joke, which is so awful. It's
Yep.
like so horrible.
They have little people in this book working in a toy factory, and they're wearing fake elf ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. And we have what else is really 2002 about it?
The way that they
All
depict
of
the sex worker,
yeah.
and the way that
Uh-huh.
she also talks about
Yep.
everyone and
About
everything.
literally everyone and everything. Yep.
Yeah, that was the scene where I was like, what is it? That was the point where my brain broke a little bit, was the scene that she appeared in, I'll be honest.
So actually, if because I've seen One for the Money, I'm gonna say that so many more times this episode. Her character is introduced in the first book when she's still a hooker. When she's still a sex worker. I shouldn't say that. I'm just
they
coming
call
off
her
of this movie. Like, yeah.
Well, they call her that in the book and
It's
probably in the movies at the time, yeah.
they do, they sure do. And so she's introduced in the first book, I'm assuming too, because she's in the movie, when she's still a sex worker, and then she basically is like, oh, being a bounty hunter sounds fun. I'm gonna switch careers, and then she goes to work in the office that Stephanie Plum works in at the end of the movie.
That's fair.
So that's like when I was introduced to her in this book, I was not surprised because I was like, oh, I think I remember this character actually.
That is fair.
Yeah.
It was just like you could tell it was like her friend, like a recurring character.
Yeah.
It was just like, again, listening to it, wild.
Super wild. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I was just like sitting there, it was just like, what is, because again, I will state, I don't read a lot of books from 2002. I read old books, but they're from like the 1800s. So they also say wild things, but they're almost so antiquated that it feels removed. Like, this doesn't feel far enough removed for me to feel as comfortable with it. I guess that's a weird way to put it, but like,
no, it's very firmly within our lifetime.
Alive when this was happening.
We were very alive, and it continued on for another like decade before like people were like, oh, we should maybe be kinder and less judgmental and less like labely. And
like, I used the R word at one point, which is like, was a common thing, and I know I said it growing up. It was considered like a more polite way instead of cursing, and now it is not, which is fine. But I was like, oh, wow, it was just wild. It was interesting, but
yeah, it was a journey. I do love Grandma's character a lot.
I do like her family. Like, I think her family is like the real redeeming part of this book. Like, her niece that thinks she's a horse. Her grandma, who could the whole thing with her teeth, is one of my favorite things I've ever read in a book.
Do you want to talk about that?
So grandma loses her teeth. Fun fact, in the audiobook, I will say this is the one thing that this person does well. She talks gummy. Like, oh, it's not her teeth. She talks like this for grandma. It's incredible.
It was incredible.
Grandma's like, someone stole my teeth. And they're like, Grandma, literally no one stole your teeth. And she goes, the glass is gone too. I immediately knew it was the kids. Because like of course it is.
I was so far like brain dead from this week at that point that I had no theories. As I was just like, just tell me what happened.
Oh, I was like, oh, it's like every Home Alone movie ever. It's the kid, right? Like they stole the teeth. I was not expecting the turn of it was in her like stuffed animal toy. I kind of think that was a little interesting. Her stuffed horse, because she thinks she's a horse. And she decided that she didn't want them to be just white, so she used marker and
Mhm.
just colored on the teeth.
She sure did.
And Grandma just puts the teeth back in
Just like,
without.
yeah, whatever.
She's like, yeah, cool teeth, without doing anything. So, which means when her stud muffin shows up, which is also a bizarre experience.
We have to also talk about that aspect of it, but yeah, for now, when the
She's
stud
just
muffin
wearing
shows
these.
up,
She's just wearing these teeth, and he doesn't ask a single question. No one asks a single question about it. And I'm
no.
like, again, I know this book is supposed to be fast paced. It's a novella. It's
Mhm.
supposed to be like a fun, like, you pick it up in the airport, read it on the airplane. I'm aware what kind of book this is supposed to be, right? I'm not
Yes.
expecting a masterpiece. But, like, honestly,
It feels like
wild
a
plain
fever
read.
dream.
It,
Yeah.
this is like one of those books that you pick up at an airport randomly, which they have done
Yeah.
less, and now they're all too serious. I do kind of miss fun books in an airport.
I miss fun books in an airport. Yeah.
Where you pick up, yeah, like a dime novel, and you're just sitting on the airplane, and you're like, I know I'm jet lagged. Am I hallucinating? That this is what this
Yeah.
book is doing
Yeah.
right
Speaking
now.
of, I'm gonna be so honest with you and with our listeners too. How did it end? Because Grandma's stud muffin, spoiler alert, is like the big bad.
Yeah, like the Sandman. I assume that's what he's supposed to be. Because the
Yeah.
Sandman always has
Call
like
him,
lightning powers.
they call him like Ring or
Ring.
something.
Yeah, which I don't
Yeah.
know why. Yeah, no, he basically sets their house on fire. He sets their
Oh.
Christmas tree on fire. Because Dad doesn't water it enough because they have a real Christmas tree, and he touched it, and he's like a static electricity guy, and he lights it on
Yeah.
fire, and then like disappears, but there's still like lightning in the distance or something. I don't know. Like it just kind of abruptly ends. I
Okay.
feel like, and like I'm like, so was their house burnt? I'm assuming it's not burnt down because everyone seems
No,
chill.
because then Sandy Claus comes later and gives everyone a gift, which again,
Oh,
like
I forgot
I
about
did
that.
read this. I was reading it
No, it's
earlier
a fever dream.
today, and I'm like, what even happened?
I listened to it. Well, whenever the day that I texted you was the day that I like
Yeah.
started to finish
Uh-huh.
it or whatever. But yeah, no, the whole thing like I was kind of I was also in the middle of payroll. By the end of
Yeah.
it, I was just like, what? I
Like
think
what?
I just accepted that it wasn't gonna make sense because
Mm-hmm.
the whole book kind of not because of necessarily bad writing. Like I just
No,
don't think
no.
it was supposed to make sense. Like it was
I
supposed to be
agree.
confusing.
I think it was supposed to be kind of a fever dream. It is called Visions of Sugar Plums. Like,
Hmm.
and it, yeah. I mean,
I
again, I
would,
think I need to read her other books to
yeah.
like contextualize what's going on here.
I like the idea because again, this was a very, in my mind, 2002 thing to do, where in reality, this whole book is literally her fever dream. She's just really stressed about Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and she wakes up and actually none of this is happening, and
It's
she's
a
not
very
hunting Santa Claus.
2002 thing to do.
That's what I'm picturing.
I like it.
Is she's just
But Diesel is the
hallucinating?
recurring character, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. I don't know. That was the most baffling part of all of it because I was like, I mean, they set it up for another book.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of like Diesel appeared to her because she's somehow connected to Ring.
Yeah.
And it has more to do than with the grandmother.
Right. Which is like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the stud muffin of it all, shall we?
The grandma
So
stud muffin.
we're like so Stephanie Plum with like alien superhuman spirit of Christmas Diesel in tow just like
Yep.
goes to family dinner and
Casually.
her grandma is so horny. It's like
I do think
immediately.
a very one of my favorite depictions of older women is I like that a lot. It was so funny.
It was amazing. That's why she's my favorite character. She was like,
Yeah.
he's hot. And Stephanie's like, no, he's not. And she's like, I can tell he has a nice ass. And you're like, Grandma. But also, like, yes, I mean, you're probably right. It's fine.
Like you're probably right, grandma, but also like she has an active boyfriend that is coming over in an hour.
Yeah. Well, she seems to be really unsure whether Morelli is actually her boyfriend or not.
Her whole family, he's coming to family dinner.
I know,
don't
but she's so flighty about it. She's so non-committal.
Yeah, she's like, I don't really know if he's mine. And her dad's like, your boyfriend's coming. But she does call him her boyfriend later on in the book. So
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
missed it.
I
Yeah,
think so. Anyway,
probably.
I don't know. I'm like, what is. I mean, get it, Grandma. I get it. But, like,
Yeah.
I was just like, Grandma, what is happening?
And then yeah, and then just like the entire time where she's like, I got a stud muffin. And apparently she went to this like group activity where they found their stud muffins. I can't stop saying stud muffin. It's just such a funny.
It's so funny, and, like, was a thing that I do know people said more often.
Yeah,
They don't
it was.
anymore. We need to
No.
bring it back. I love
Me
it.
too.
I think it's so funny.
We need to find you a stud muffin.
I mean, I would love one. So far, it's not happened, which is fine.
I love Joel, but I don't know that I would call him a stud muffin.
Yeah, no, that is a
Um,
particular type of
it is a
man.
particular type of
Your
man.
husband's lovely, but I don't know if I would put him in stud muffin category necessarily.
Sorry, Joel. Love you.
He's also not my husband. So, all of my friends'
No,
husbands
I
are just featureless beings. That's just how I
Yeah.
view them. So,
Well, I don't know if I'd actually want a stud muffin. That seems a little like a lot, but that doesn't stop me
mean,
from wanting a stud muffin for you.
I think I just can't get past that. I am still pretty stuck on that. I think that which is probably how I pictured it. The whole time I read this book, Diesel is just Vin Diesel. I know that was it. That's all I could picture. Because again, one, love Fast and Furious. Two, Paul
Mhm.
Walker is not the hot one in those movies. Vin Diesel's character is the hot one for me. He is the hot one in those movies. So Paul Walker's a little wishy-washy for me. Vin Diesel he stays true to who he is, and I appreciate it.
You are completely entitled to feeling that way.
So I will also state, if I was not almost 30, I don't think I would view Vin Diesel this way. I think if I was like 19 to 22, I would probably view it a little differently.
Oh, for sure.
But
Absolutely.
I'm 30, so
You're
Vin
not
Diesel's
30.
looking great.
You're
I'm
almost there. We haven't thrown you the most extravagant 30th birthday party yet. You can't claim it yet.
I do forget that I'm not 30 sometimes. I just tell people I'm 30 at this point.
I told someone I was 33 a full month before I turned 33, so I get it.
Yeah. No, I'm close.
Yeah.
My birthday's in March. We're almost there. It's only a couple months.
We are almost there. Oh my God. Time flies.
3 months away. I'll be 30.
Yeah.
Woo!
I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Have you started planning? Are you planning your party?
I was thinking about it. I would like to do a 13 going on 30. I don't know if I'll do like a full party. I think I will just buy the dress because I want the dress. Problem, it's a spring dress. My birthday is in winter. It will be freezing.
Mhm.
It is the coldest ever here in March. Always.
Just have it indoors.
I probably will, yes.
Here's what you should do is you should have it indoors at someone's house so that you can go there all bundled up and then get ready.
That's true.
It could be at your house.
I was like, we could just do it at my house. My parents wouldn't
Yeah.
care. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. I like the idea because I just like really nice food. Is like just being like a full adult and just making a reservation at a nice dinner place, but that also requires a lot of upfront money for a lot of people. So I always feel a little bit weird about that because I would want like a nicer place. And St. Louis has incredible
that's such
food.
a cute idea. I love that.
I am fueled by food. I am the most food motivated person I know. So,
there's this place that we went to for my rehearsal dinner in Augusta called Root Wine Plus Food. And they put on like the most spectacular set course meal, and they had the most incredible cocktails that I've ever had. Like honestly, even with all the food and stuff that was going on at the wedding, the rehearsal dinner was like a high point.
Oh wow!
So you should look into it.
No, that sounds fun. I again because I'm 30, but like because I do like to go dancing. So like maybe like a nice dinner, and then like I don't know where adults dance. Maybe at the house. I don't know, but like because I'm not 22.
A Mara party. If you had seen the Mara parties back in the day, it was just in our basement, but we would dance all night long.
Well, because like I like dancing, but I don't want to dance with like 22-year-olds because that's sweaty.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
We're definitely like turning away our younger audience by this conversation.
We don't have a younger audience.
We don't.
No,
we do. We
do
do.
we?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
this is what you have to look forward
18
to. I
to
promise it's
20
fun.
something. It is
Oh,
fun. I know we sound old.
we're making jokes about it, which is why
Mhm.
I literally went to a pinball. Okay, maybe not as cool for some people. For me, this was fun. I went to like a pinball bar last night and had a couple of beers,
I do
which
think
was
that's
fun.
cool now.
Okay, cool. See, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was genuinely a lot of fun. So,
Yeah.
you have fun things to look forward to, and you don't
Yeah.
have to go to like the bars with the sticky floors anymore. You don't have to do that. Your shoes
Yeah.
won't stick when you leave a place. It's really nice.
Great. It is
Yeah,
really nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
You wear nice shoes
And
now.
you start feeling okay saying things like, "No, I'm good. I don't think I feel like going out right now."
Or if you're also me last night, they were talking about a situation where I'm like, I don't want to keep talking about this. I'm here for fun. And I literally go, hey, I request a subject change. And we
Yeah.
just did. It was great.
Amazing. Yeah.
It was
So look
lovely.
forward to it. It's
It
great.
was very fun. Aging is fun. I've talked about this. I don't need to go back into it length. I think aging is fun. I would honestly would love to be the grandma in this book. Like I would like
Yeah.
to be her age, and just honestly to make the rest of my family feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'd be like, yeah, I got myself a stud muffin, and they just
I
can't.
love
They
it so
have to
much.
deal with it because I'm
I love
old.
it so much.
Yep.
Yeah. I like the mom a lot. I like that she
It's just so
keep,
neurotic.
she keeps saying like at the family dinner, she's like, I gotta go check on the cookies, and she's just like drinking shots of alcohol from like
Drinking and so concerned about Christmas cards. So concerned.
yeah.
She's like, you
Which
didn't
used
send out
to
your
be a
Christmas
thing.
cards?
It
I
used to
actually
be a thing.
I do like Christmas cards. I was like I thought about
Yeah.
doing one this year. Clearly I'm not because it's the week before Christmas.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Joel and I will send them at some point. Maybe next year when Jeannie will sit for a picture.
It's fair. But
Yeah.
yeah,
What else do we have to discuss in this book? The stud muffin thing was just
the little girl that thinks
the
she's a
little
horse.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say the little people. I was like,
I'm nervous to touch
no,
that. I'll be
you
so
could
honest.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, no, yeah, it was not handled very well in the book, but
It was not handled great, and it was not handled great 2 times. 2 separate occasions.
Yep.
Do with that what you will. You'll have to read the book to know what we're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's if you want a like what did I read book? Because sometimes I do like those where I'm just like it's like one of those books that you random they're on Kindle Unlimited, right? Where you're just like, sure, I'll do that one, and by the end of it, you're like, why?
Yeah.
Why was?
But it's like it's short enough that you're like, oh,
yeah,
I'll
like
read the whole thing. It's fine.
Yeah, you can get through it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're me, I am a slow physical reader. But if you listen to it, it took me like an hour.
Flies by.
It does.
I think the little girl who thinks she's a horse.
She thinks she's a palomino, even though she's not blonde.
Yep. Just like
that was the funniest argument. Her sister wasn't arguing that she wasn't a horse. It was that she can't be a palomino horse because she's not blonde, which she's correct.
But like rude. Let her be.
No, she's
You're
correct.
already giving into her being a horse. Just let her be a palomino.
She was like, no. She's like, you can be a horse. You're going to be an accurate horse.
See, you're the oldest child, and you're wrong. I'm the youngest child. Let me be a damn palomino.
I just feel like a palomino was actually one of my favorite horses. That's probably part of it. That was like the one thing when I was in. This is also maybe a potential lore drop. I was in FFA for a year, which if you don't know what that is Future Farmers of America. Because I took an ag class, and I learned some land surveying and stuff. And one of the only things I was good at, weirdly, because I didn't grow up around horses necessarily, was identifying horses.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and a palomino was like my favorite one. I was like, I like that horse. So I was like a slight horse girl for like a year.
I love horses, but I know nothing about them. I've ridden a horse twice. They've liked me a lot, and apparently I have a natural grace riding a horse is what I was told, which I was like, love that for me. Thanks.
That's lovely. I think the only horse I've been around regularly was like a farm horse that they were like, it will bite you. Don't put your hand up there. Like it was that kind of vibe. So it wasn't like, pretty, horses, anything. But I would have, but again, I'm also the oldest. So I would have been like, you can be a horse, but I'd be like, no, but you be this horse. Cause I'd be like, well, if you like the horse, you got to be the right horse.
Yeah,
but that's other ones that are pretty.
You're limiting her imagination.
She might need it to be limited just like a little bit.
If you're already letting her be a horse, then it's too late for that.
I mean, I guess, her. Although that was a big, weirdly plot point in this book, was
It was
at one point
plot point.
the grandma like snapped. I think it was her grandma. Yeah,
It was
there
the
her
mom. It was the
and
mom.
she was just like,
She'd had too many shots.
Horse.
Yeah,
no, so fair. Honestly, I'd be like, I love you, but the horse thing gotta go away.
Yeah,
So, like, it's gotta just like, you're great. I get it.
The grandma like lights something on fire. Everything's in chaos. Stephanie throws ice water on the fire, and the mom's like, "You're not a horse."
Yeah, she's like, honestly, at this point, literally the least of our worries, love you, but like, you need to grow up. You're 6 now.
I don't even think it was that. I think she was just kind of drunk, and she was like, I cannot take this anymore.
But she did replace thinking she was a horse with a belief in Santa Claus, which, arguably, don't know if it's any better.
Have I told you that? I'll tell you this. I'll share this with everyone. So Joel and I, we've had hypothetical discussions about kids for years now. And one of the hypothetical discussions about kids is Joel very set against lying to our children that Santa exists. These are his words. And I'm like, I want the magic. Yeah. I want them to believe in Santa for a lot of reasons. It's fun. It like inspires hope and imagination. It's really nice that time of year. And I will be damned if I am the mom whose children spoil it for every other child. I don't want that from the other parents. I was like, and he's like, so you want to lie to our children? And I'm like, yes, it's a fun lie. I want to lie to them about Santa and keep the magic alive as long as I can.
As someone who also very much believed in Santa Claus as a kid, never really cared that my parents lied to me about it. I also don't really think that I felt like it was a lie.
I didn't think it was a lie either. And I found out that Santa wasn't real very young because my brother found out and he told me immediately. Yeah. As older children do.
But I did not. Thank you.
But he's less than 2 years older than me. So
I was much older. Yeah, I was like, oh no, I did not.
But even still, like even when I found out that Santa wasn't real, I still love Santa. I think it's such like a amazing, fun, like magical thing. I love all of the movies. Guardians, The Rise of the Guardians Santa, that's one of my favorite Santas. And like, so I'm like, we're gonna lie, and he's like, I will not. I will tell them to pretend to believe in Santa for you. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna tell them that you're lying because Santa gave you coal instead of presents for Christmas.
And then you just give him coal every year. Yeah, no, it's really ringing.
It's like a point of contention. Not really. I think we both think it's really funny, but like at some point I'm always like, but you're gonna let me have them believe in Santa, right? And he's like, no. I'm like, but why? So we'll see. We shall see. Ways.
Do you have anything else about the book? I can't think of anything.
Yes, I do. The things that we're supposed to think are flirty banter and like sexy in this book,
not
so bad.
They weren't at all. I truly was like, I don't think I realized he was supposed to be considered sexy until she was like, it's kind of endearing and growing on me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was
he's like kind of the worst. I'm like, no, your first instincts are correct. He sucks.
No, he's not good. Yeah, no, he's not endearing. Because like I've met some people that like maybe up front aren't as like personable or whatever, and they can become endearing like as they go on. He is not one of them.
No,
he gets less creepy. I will state he gets a little less like overtly flirty, but like
the way that he's flirting is just so like aggressive.
It's aggressive and like why can I not think of the right term? It flew out of my brain. I was thinking like not alpha, like cocky. Cocky. That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking for. Like
Yeah.
way too cocky for again, way too cocky for a man in a ponytail. I'll be honest.
A blonde ponytail.
A blonde ponytail. Like I'm sure she's wanting us to picture like Thor, right? Like
Yeah,
that's what she's
for sure.
picturing. Once again,
That is
we've
not what
established
I pictured.
I'm thinking Vin Diesel, which I do think Vin Diesel is attractive. I think that was the only replacement I could put in my brain to make this make any
I
sense.
I didn't he's just like a broad-shouldered tall guy with no face to me.
That is. I also don't think because I forgot that she described him with a ponytail until honestly, I'm with her father. He's like, "What's with you and men in ponytails? Why are you like this?" Like he just fully
Oh,
is like,
does Morelli
"Why?"
also have a ponytail? Why?
I think so. She's like, I don't know, like I'm a little rough and I think that was like the 2000s versions of like he's a little rugged and alternative, which is kind of the vibe. Like he's supposed to be like a biker dude, right?
It's Chad Michael Murray in Freaky Friday.
That was my next thought was him and which he does have nice. Although I think I still prefer. I like men with long hair. I'm not stating that I don't. Like especially sometimes it's a cultural thing. But like I feel like typically in those situations it's not like this is just a me thing, but I feel like every blonde man that I've ever seen with long hair, it's always greasy.
Yeah, I agree.
Every time.
Yep.
Like if it's darker, not usually. And if it's curly, not usually. But they're usually not blonde.
Yeah.
It's blonde, straight, greasy hair.
Yep. It's the worst.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I feel like this has been a very judgmental episode.
I was just like, I did not like the book very much. It wasn't bad, but like, I don't think it was written for me in mind. It's very of the time period as well.
It is very
I'm not the target audience, which is fine.
It and also like truly the writing, I think she was very successful with what she was aiming to do. I think the writing was very good. She did exactly like you get exactly out of it what she wants you to get out of it is the feeling that I got. So we're not like saying that Janet is a bad author by any means. No. I think I agree with you. We're definitely not the target audience.
We're not the because like I read some like trash novels, right? Which I don't know if that's what this is supposed to be, but I think that was she's not writing a like an overarching masterpiece. That was not her goal, clearly. No, these are supposed to be like a fun read. I read a lot of fun reads, right? Like I would say Katie Roberts is in the category of like fun reads with some serious plot points or whatever. Like I read those, but like just not this style.
Yeah, this was wild. I'll let you know how because I like the movie One for the Money, but I don't know how much of that is the movie and how much of it is the source material.
Yeah, well, let me know.
So,
yeah, and it could also just be this one because, like, it is definitely like a departure from her typical writing. So, like, your first go at any sort of thing, unless you're like Rebecca Yarros with Fourth Wing, is usually not successful.
Yeah.
Rebecca Yarros is just an incredible writer.
She's
but that's a different
story.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So.
Yes. No, but in terms of like a fun content to discuss for Christmas, I feel like we got there.
I mean, we've been talking for like an hour and 20 minutes, which is honestly more than what we talk about we had a lot of feelings. So.
I did have to cut out quite a bit in the last Phoenix King episode because we were like freaking space cadets. It's so funny.
I think you can tell, even in this one, I feel like I rambled some, it is getting closer to Christmas and like year end and like our jobs pick up a lot.
A lot.
You know this? Like I literally was telling my boss, I was like, okay, so like December, I'll be here the whole time. January, I'll be here because I do benefits. So I have to do ACA and W-2 filing both.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, February, I'm gone for a week. I don't know what week it is. You will not see me for a week because by that point I'm going to be cracking up. And she was like looking at me kind of concerned. And I'm like, I'll be fine.
Yeah, like I'll make it, but
I will be gone in February. I don't know where. I might just be at home. I will not be at work for a week.
I have to save my vacation up for May because I have a wedding to go to in Toronto. So, but I will. Yeah, I'll just kind of be dead by then, I guess. It'll be fine.
I've worked there long enough. I have saved up a pretty good bucket of vacations,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
pretty good. But yeah.
All right. Well, I guess on that note, Merry Christmas to those who celebrate Christmas. Happy
Yeah.
Hanukkah, which is going on
Happy
right now.
Hanukkah. It is going on right
Yeah.
now. Yes.
Diwali was a while ago, so happy
It was
holidays.
as well. Happy holidays, y'all. There's plenty to go around. So
Yeah. Bye.
bye.